If you're looking for the best sports memorabilia and card break room on the internet, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tonight's action will move fast, so we want to prep you for what you're about to see on your screen. First, the all-important dice roll number. At the top of the show, the host will randomize a series of numbers. The number selected from the randomizer will become the dice roll number for the entire show, meaning every mystery box that is broken, the names of every collector will be placed on a list and randomized using the dice roll number for the show. Next, you see this black ticker down here? This shows you which numbers are still available in each and every Ultimate Autographs mystery box series. When a break fills or sells out, the host will ask for a number. This is where you make your selection from. Simply type a number in the chat, and the host will pick the first number they see. Throughout the show, you may see two different types of breaks: divisional and top spot. Divisional breaks are most common. In this format, all 8 individuals who enter a football-themed break will be positioned next to one of 8 football divisions after their names are randomized using the show's dice roll number. When the mystery box is opened, the football division of the team represented in that mystery box becomes the winning division. The lucky collector whose name is randomly placed next to that football division takes home the signed piece of authenticated memorabilia. Our top spot format is typically reserved for giveaways, college theme series, and non-football breaks. In a top spot break, all names are added to a list. They are randomized using the show's dice roll number. At the end of the randomization, the name at the top becomes the winner of the signed item or prize. Breaking sports memorabilia has never been easier or more fun than it is in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Remember, every mystery box series you see on the show can also be purchased as a personal mystery box that is either shipped directly to your home for you to open, or you can request to have it opened on a future Ultimate Autographs Live Breaks broadcast. Also, while you're waiting for your break to fill, we encourage you to look around ultimateautographs.com to see if you find a piece of memorabilia you love and want to add to your collection. And don't forget, every live break spot you purchase will earn you Signature Club points if you are enrolled, which you can exchange for exciting UA prizes and store credit. All right, the time has come. Let's break some certified, authentic sports memorabilia in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tell them, boys.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen here with Mike. Boy, oh boy, do we have a fun show for you guys. We're going to have a top spot giveaway to some of our elite level collectors. This Lawrence Taylor jersey, might have heard of him, the greatest defensive player of all time. Maybe flip the Taylor backwards there. That'll be happening this show. We'll also have some huge names in all our series. I mean, you take a look at the loaded dice jerseys, names like Jerry Rice, Dan Marino, Aaron Rodgers. We still have Randy Moss out there. I believe in the Catch Me If You Can replica helmets, Deion Primetime Sanders and the authentic helmets. We've got pretty much everything on the site. Minis, jerseys, reps, authentics, you name it, we have it. We have a practice squad filled up. We'll get to that here in a second. But Mike, how are you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing good. I am ready to see all that fire you just talked about.
That's right. Chris says, hey, it's Woo Crew. Woo! Woo! It is not Monday Night Raw, it's Sunday WrestleMania.
There you go.
The WrestleMania of the break room version.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, brother. All right, throwing the randomizer up. We need 6 or higher on the dice roll. How about a 6 exactly, Mike?
That's perfect.
6 on the dice roll. Glad to have you in here, Chris. I saw that you did some closer magic on that practice squad. A wheel of names. Whoa. That was cool music.
I was dancing to it.
Okay, I turn it off because sometimes it messes up with the speakers, but that was pretty cool. Our chase is the hanging headliners. All right, so I think we're going to fill this one up today, Mike.
I think so.
We have 6 slots to go in that one. So we are going to fill up the hanging headliners. We are definitely going to make that happen today. That's going to be our chase. Let's fill that bad boy out, and let's have a great show today, guys. Yes, I did pull a Jersey Slime. There you go.
Oh, yes, coming with clothes.
How do you get into the LT jersey. Cade, not going to explain that. You get into the LT jersey by getting a bunch of orders on our break site. So the current customers who originally reached elite level customer status are the ones in the top spot drawing. So this is who we have. Nicholas Lester, Jason Amer, Ricky Prince. I mean, I'm not going to read off all these names, but this is all the folks in here. Actually, you know what? I will read them off, Mike. Richard Cox, Tashina Miller, Daniel Drabenstadt, Jason Eden, Sean Plazola, Dakota Neff, Joe Pimento, Christopher Pesta, James Capel, Andrew Pimento, Justin Diamond, Bob Boulay, Stuart Chaginaw, Austin Caldwell, Larry Rossland, and Zachary Erickson. So those are the folks that reached the elite collector status. And actually, Tashina Miller, for example, Daniel Drabenstadt, they reached it right away. They haven't been back in a while. They can still get wins. So once you reach this status, you get into a top spot drawing. That is the same hanging headliner you got in last week, Chris. But we're down from 8 spots to 6 spots. Right. So we're close. We are close. All right, let's get started, Mike, with the first break. How does that sound?
Sounds great.
Sounds great. Bulgarian Orthodox Easter today. So happy Easter to anyone in the Orthodox religion. It's actually my Easter today. Did a little egg battling to start my morning.
Oh.
I was the champ in the family. Took down my mom, our neighbor, my dad, and my girlfriend.
Nice.
The champ is in the house. 20 on the practice squad. All right, Chris, I was about to ask. You beat me to it.
Perfect.
6 is our dice roller. We got Alex, Michael Lepre, Jason Jarrett, Chris Gibbs, and Chris Roberts on the practice squad. So I will throw you guys into our list randomizer. We're going to go 6 times for the divisions. Thank you very much, Chris. A lot of stuff here going on. Put the practice squad in. I'll talk about these cards after we do this break also, Mike.
Sounds good.
So I'm going to put Lawrence next to you.
All right, I'll take Mr. Taylor.
You take care of Lawrence Taylor.
A lot of great Taylors out there, including Jonathan Taylor.
That's right.
Thomas
Taylor.
No, Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas. The running back for the Colts? Or is that an actor?
No, the actor from Home Improvement.
Oh, there you go. Who does he play in Home Improvement?
He's the middle son.
Oh, there you go. The middle son.
I want to say Randy.
I like it. All right. We got Alex up top. Chris is at the bottom. So Alex has the NFC North. Chris has the AFC West. Chris Roberts, that's Chris Gibbs, has the AFC West. Chris Roberts, you've got the NFC South. Michael Lepre in the NFC East. We got Jason Jarrett in the NFC West. We got Jason Jarrett in the AFC North. Chris Gibbs, AFC South, the Packer fan. Jason's got the East as well, and Chris in the West. I need to get a win here. 617 Boston. What's up, Mitch Tuteen? 617. I hope the photos do sell out. Jason, they will sell out.
Jason Spencer just bought 2 spots into it, so we only have 4 spots.
All right, 4 spots left. We are going to sell those out. Mitchell Tuteen wants a Jason Taylor. Okay, Mitch.
That'd be cool.
We can make that happen. Hanging headliners is the chase. First break of the day, practice squad. $20 a spot to get into the practice squad. A lot of good stuff in this series. All right. I think we have a jersey, Mike. I think.
A jersey.
Like Jersey Mike's, like the sub place?
I hope so.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Fitting we're pulling this today. We are what now? What's the date? April 24th? 4 days after 420. We got Ricky Williams, and how about this inscription? It says, smoke blunts, not carries. Is that carries? What does it say? Split blunts, not carries. My bad.
Oh my
Split blunts, not carries. Ricky Williams. What a man. What a goofball. Take a look at that inscription.
Ricky
Williams. My goodness. A solid player in the NFL. More than 10,000 career rushing yards. Led the league in rushing in 2002. 5th overall pick out of college. Pretty much traded all the picks to get him. The Saints did. Ricky is an all-time great college running back at Texas. Former Heisman Trophy winner. Among all the record holders, among all-time career rush yards. He's in the top 5. This is Ricky on the Dolphins. That is Jason Jarrett out in the AFC East. All right, Jason. Good start, man. Ricky Williams. Split blunts, not carries. He wants the ball. I don't want to split carries. I want to split blunts. That's what Ricky said.
That's what he said.
All right. Ricky Williams. Mike, have you seen that inscription? I know he has to smoke weed every day. I haven't seen this one.
Not yet in the room.
Okay, something new, something fresh. Mitch Tutin, by the way, was on to something. He said Jason Taylor, he had the right team.
Right team. Right church, wrong pew.
That's right. Former teammate with Ricky Williams.
That's true.
Very nice. Jason Jarrett. I haven't seen Jason in a minute. Jason is back in the break room taking home dubs.
Very nice.
All right. Mike, how are we looking on the break page?
I'll let you know. We are actually, our closest break right now is 4 slots away in hanging headliners. You can believe that.
I do.
7 away in Catch Me. Actually, you know what? Well, I'm going to get to that one last. So,
Okay.
4 in hanging headliners, 6 in Johnson & Johnson minis. It's a double box break. 6 in the Riddle jerseys, 8 in Primetime Platinum, 8 in loaded dice licensed jerseys, 9 in the combo jersey break, 8 in the next practice squad, and then we have 7 spots remaining in the Catch Me If You Can replica helmet series. It is a $266 a slot buy-in because it is 7 boxes. It is a 7-box break, and we will be giving away 2 mega boxes of 2021 Panini Playoff Football as well. So
There they are.
Once we fill that break up and we get the winners to all 7 of those helmets, we will take that list. We will randomize it however many times we need to, and the top 2 names will each get 1 box that you are seeing on the screen.
And how about this, Mike? Here's another extra incentive. Me and Chris were talking about this on Friday. 3rd spot, we're going to give them a wheel spin.
Okay.
Separate wheel spin, different from the chase. So if you get the 3rd spot, automatic wheel spin for you.
All right, well, there you go. Top 3 win that.
Top 3 win.
Triple bonus.
Triple bonus. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. And we've had a few personals, very few personals in that series, though. I believe the Randy Moss helmet is still out there.
That is the general consensus.
That's the general consensus. I've asked several folks in the room. No one has seen Randy Moss pulled. I have not seen Randy Moss pulled. So let's close out the Catch Me If You Can replica helmets. Let's hand out some football cards. Let's hand out Randy Moss. And let's pull some other fire in that series.
Heck yeah.
What? Mitchell Tutin, that sounds horrible, man. Mitch is in here saying, sad to say my memorabilia got stolen and now waiting for the police detective to get back to me. Not cool. Not cool, guys. Don't be stealing Mitch's memorabilia. Mitch is the man. Could not happen to a better guy. That is terrible, Mitch. I am sorry. Jason, box 8 for the photos if they sell out. I'm going to remember that right now. I'm going to put in Jason Spencer, box 8. That is my favorite number. Hanging Headliners, number 8.
How about this? How about I just go get the envelope? Really push things along here.
Let's do it. We'll make it. We'll put it here. We'll be ready. I'd love a Moss to start rebuilding. All right, Mitch. Hop in to the Catch Me If You Can replica helmet break. Hop in. 7 slots away there. Mike. Are you trying to see what's in there?
Yeah.
Something good?
I can't see it.
Can't see.
Actually, it's a security envelope. So when
Okay.
you hold it up, it's all just squares and triangles and stuff. But 8's got to be good.
8's got to be good. All right, we're 4 away there, guys. We are 6 away on our minis. Let's do some licensed jerseys as well. These are loaded licensed jerseys. We've got, let's see. We got Jerry Rice in here. We got Aaron Rodgers, Dan Marino, Bo Jackson. I know I pulled the Najee Harris. I think Sanders got pulled, but we got Christian McCaffrey. I mean, that's a sick list, and that's a licensed NFL jersey. Every one of those 3 boxes in a crate contain a licensed jersey.
That's right.
So we can't do a loaded dice break without pulling a licensed jersey. So Mitch is a Facebook guy. Mitch, I will drop the link in the chat. I'll drop 2 links for you, Mitch, because I know you want those Catch Me If You Can helmets. This is the general link to our break page. And let me get you the Catch Me If You Can replica helmet break. 7 slots away. Here is that as well.
Try to catch him, see what happens. Sorry.
I gave him all the COAs and LOAs with the Deion Sanders purchase. Hope they get caught. I hope so, too. That was a Deion Sanders, Mitch? Man, I'm sorry, dude. That's a tough blow. Tough blow. Prime time. hey, you can get yourself another Primetime in the Primetime Platinum helmets.
That's right.
We got Primetime out there as well. Here's what we're going to do, Mike, because I want to rip some boxes. I want folks to see the fire in the room.
Me too.
Let's do our giveaway right now. We're not gonna wait around any longer. We're going to do the giveaway.
Let's get it.
So that's Lawrence.
There he is.
Lawrence Taylor's right here. I'm just going to pull out the jersey so you guys get a full good look at Mr. Taylor. Probably the greatest defensive player of all time. I believe a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, one of 3 guys to be league MVP that was not an offensive player. So Lawrence Taylor, or I believe actually that was not a quarterback or running back. I know there was a kicker for Washington way back in the day that won MVP.
Yes.
So, and then Lawrence Taylor, and I don't know who the other one is. I'd have to look it up. But he is one of the few to ever win MVP as a defensive guy. 1986 MVP. 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, as it said, 2-time Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler, 8-time first-team All-Pro, Lawrence Taylor. He was scary. I think he's legitimately one of the few players that NFL players actually feared.
I would agree.
He was scary.
I'd agree with that.
He was scary. All right.
Oh, hanging headliners. Full. Richard Cox.
Richard, you are the man. All right, so we're going to build a little suspense. We'll do this Taylor giveaway after we do the hanging headliners. So Lawrence Taylor, you'll hang out here to the side. We're going to do the hanging headliners next.
Yes, we are.
So we are going to have a wheel spin. Thank you very much, Richard. Chris hopped into the loaded licensed jerseys. Chris Enderly. Thank you very much, Chris. Let's make this a fun show. Let's get rocking and rolling. Let's pull some fire. Mike, by the way, box 8 on the hanging headliners.
Right here.
Oh, you have it, the envelope. Yeah. That's right. You brought it over.
I'm just switching with you. I was getting that list ready. And here, let me switch these with you right
Perfect.
Now.
Thank you very much, sir.
I'll take this guy for a minute.
All right. So this is actually my first hanging headliners. So this is a top spot break, right? So I'm actually going to open the envelope. You'll bring the item that's inside, then we'll do top spot. Have you ripped one of these yet?
Yep.
Okay, this is
I've ripped a couple.
Okay.
And you are. I think I know what's in this.
Okay.
But it's.
I'll be in for a surprise.
It is going to be fun.
I haven't ripped the hanging headliners yet, and it's a shame. I would like to rip a few of these today.
That would be awesome since it's a chase.
It is the chase. All right, here we go. The envelope. Oh my goodness.
Yep, that's what.
Congratulations!
Yes.
You won a 16x20 autographed by Fernando Tatis Jr. And it is beautiful. You know, Fernando Tatis Jr. is a top 5 player in the game. I venture to say this in baseball, he's got the most swag. Look at that bat flip right there, Mike.
That's why he is so small in the frame of the picture, is because I had to get that massive bat flip on the camera.
That's incredible. That is incredible. And Fernando Tatis Jr., what was he on the top baseball players? I mean, he's ranked.
5. I think he was 3.
Number 3 ranked baseball player, for sure top 5. I mean, he's as good as it gets as far as young stars, and he's really young. He's going to be great for years to come. Years to come. So, yep, that is absolutely sick. That is going home to the top spot chase drawing. So, let's pull this bad boy up. We're going to go top spot. Chris, you called out box 15. Chris, maybe we can do that on the next hanging headliners. We had Jason Spencer coming in. Jason Spencer coming in for the order. So we're going to go 6 times for the Tatis. 3, 4, 5. One more click. 6th and final click. Jason Spencer wanting the photo. He's up top after 5. 6th and final click. Richard Cox.
Oh,
Close the magic. Richard Cox, you're taking home Fernando Tatis Jr. Very nice, Richard. I love it. I love it. Michael Lepre, when did you reach elite level status? Because I can tell you these top spot drawings, we are typically about a week behind on those lists.
Yep.
So you can email customer service, but if you reached your elite level status last week, you'll be in on the next drawing.
Correct.
So that is probably what happened. Maybe you reached elite level status last week. It's kind of weird. We are a week behind on those drawings. But I'm going to double check my list again because that's the list I got, but I actually got a list sent to my phone by one of our guys. I'm going to double check it right now, Michael, just to make sure that you aren't in that list. But I don't see you on the list, Michael Lepre, but you should definitely be on the next one. So in 2 weeks, every other Sunday, we do a giveaway. So here's what I'm going to do, Mike. This Tatis, since he's so good,
Yes.
I'm just going to put him behind me.
Oh, okay. That works for
Put him
me.
behind me. He can be our background for the rest of the show.
Perfect.
Man, that is awesome.
Really awesome picture, too.
It's a matter of like how many MVPs is he's going to win. He's going to win some MVPs. Just how many is he going to win? You can kind of see the bat in the background a little bit. You can kind of see it up there. Fernando Tatis.
The floating bat.
All right, Richard Cox. Mitch, you get in on the giveaway by getting a bunch of orders. That's how it's done. Elite collector status.
Yep, it is Signature Club related.
Yes. Make sure you are in the Signature Club so your orders are counting. Michael Lepre, also make sure you're in the Signature Club, man. I'm sure he is, but just in case, that may be the other issue. All right, Richard Tatis Jr. Man.
Richard Tatis Jr.
Richard always seems to win like top spot drawings, like giveaways, like stuff like that. Richard is the king of that. All right.
The king.
He's the king. Put this next to Tatis over here. All right, let's do the giveaway. Are we filled up at any breaks, Mike?
Not right now.
All right. So, Mitch, you can get... I'll take the LT if I can for a second.
Sure.
The chat's not showing up on the screen. Chris, how about now? Let me know if you're seeing the chat now. It should be there. Chat is ready to display. It is there, Chris. Check it out. Thank you for pointing that out, Chris. That must have been unchecked. It's normally checked as soon as we get in, but it's up and running. So LT giveaway is our next order of business. Yep, it's up. Thank you very much, Chris. Chris is always pointing things out. He is a smart guy. You can't get anything past Chris. All right, Elite Collector Club giveaway. So I'm going to take these names, the Elite Collectors. I will throw you folks into the randomizer. Top spot after 6 clicks is taking home Lawrence Taylor. Imagine some of these folks who aren't in here. They don't even know they can get a Lawrence Taylor.
That's true.
So
I just show up at their house.
might show up. All right, we're going to go 6 times here. 3 clicks, 4, 5, 1 more click. 6th and final click. Here we go. Dakota Neff.
Yeah.
Cody Neff. Cody is a huge Cowboys fan. And he's going to get himself a guy that, terrorized the Cowboys.
Yes, he
Lawrence Taylor giveaway. How about it, Cody?
did. Very nice.
Cody, hopefully he's watching. He pops in a lot. Hasn't ordered as much lately. I think he's on a break from the wife. I think she put him on timeout.
Put him on ice.
Put him on ice. But hey, Cody, you will be getting this Lawrence Taylor jersey. That's awesome. Boom, Cody, said Chris Roberts. Boom. Boom indeed. Boom indeed. All right, so we've pulled Tatis Jr., Lawrence Taylor. So far to start the show, we're off to a good start, Mike.
I would say so.
I would say so. What did we pull in the practice squad?
I was about to say Jason Jarrett. Ricky Williams.
Ricky Williams.
Yeah.
Okay, so
The
we got
crazy inscription.
We got great players left and right. Great players left and right. Man, I love it. I love it.
Very, very nice.
All right, here we go. So no wide receiver in NFL history, Mike, has won the MVP award. Only 19 non-quarterbacks have been honored. Most of them are running backs. Lawrence Taylor and Alan Page on the defensive side won the award, and kicker Mark Mosley was honored in the strike-shortened season in 1982.
Wow.
So as I was saying earlier, I was correct. Lawrence Taylor, one of 3 guys to win MVP that was not a quarterback or running back. And Alan Page was the other one, a defensive guy. And then, of course, Mark Mosley, kicker to win MVP. That's crazy.
That is pretty wild.
That is pretty wild.
A kicker.
A kicker. And I'll tell you what, Mike. I don't get tired of pulling Lawrence Taylor. I know he signs a lot. I know that
For sure.
devalues his autograph, but he's probably the best ever to do it on the defensive side. That's a name that you never get sick of.
Yeah, I'll tell you what is like one day though, and I don't mean this in like I don't mean this to sound morbid, but one day he won't be around anymore.
And this will be worth a lot more.
And yeah, you're going to see there will be no more adding to the pile. The pile will already be out and amongst the people. So,
Sure.
Yeah, that's scarcity, right?
Indeed. I do want to let folks know about something else. I know we've mentioned this briefly in the break room, Mike, but we'll make it a little bit more well known. Because I know a lot of times people are in here. You know, we got our Chris Roberts. He's a Cowboys fan. Cody Neff, Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
Michael Lepre, I think he's a Bears fan, right? I think he is. I don't know.
I actually don't know.
Mitchell Tutine, we know he's a Patriots guy. We all have our teams. A lot of times you want to get the team and player that you want. Well, here's something that gives you a good opportunity to do that. So we have these breaks posted. It's called our Jersey Mega Draft Mystery Box, and we have a mini Mega Draft Mystery Box. We'll be opening these on Thursday night, and the price points are like about 100. What are the price points actually? You probably have it pulled up there.
Over here, yes, I can tell you right now, the price points for the jerseys are $229.99, and the price points for the mini helmets are $189.99.
But that gives you a guaranteed win. So this is something where you automatically win a jersey if you buy into that. We do a top spot drawing based on whatever the dice roll is. So there's going to be 10 entries for the jerseys. So if you're the top spot on the randomizer, you get top pick. So you say, I want the Randy Moss, I want the Dan Marino, it's all yours.
Sure.
So pretty much only the 10th person won't have a pick because they'll get whatever's left.
Yes.
So if you're a Vikings fan, you get the top spot. You can take home the Randy Moss straight cash homie jersey. There's a Ricky Williams in there, a Michael Vick, another Lawrence Taylor. So it's not a divisional break. It is a guaranteed win. So I know this for a fact, Mike, that Randy Moss jersey worth more than $229.
Yeah, most certainly.
So
yeah, because just to get his autograph is like double that.
Right. So you can definitely win out and get a lot of value here. And the beautiful thing about this is you get an automatic win.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't know that you're going to win in these breaks. That is an automatic win. You do have to be present at 7 o'clock Central Time on Thursday, April 28th, though. So here's what happens if you aren't present. If you hop into that jersey or mini break, we throw your name down to the bottom. So you'll still win, but we'll throw you down at the bottom. So you can be the top spot pick in the randomizer, and you're not there to pick. You get the 10th pick.
It's like good old fantasy draft. You're on the clock.
You're on the clock. So
you're on the clock.
Definitely, if you buy into this break, definitely be there in the chat at 7 o'clock on Thursday. Actually, I'll be breaking Thursday. You'll be producing. So it'll be us two in the room for that. So if you get your spot, definitely make sure to be present. And those are the jerseys, but we have the same deal with the minis in that series as well. So that will be a lot of fun.
It doesn't mean you have to bring a present, but it does mean that you have to be present. But if you do want to bring a present, Kamen and I are open to gifts. So.
I like anything. Oh, Jeremy Norris, you bet the hanging headliner sold out, man.
Yes, sir.
We pulled a Fernando Tatis Jr. This is what happened. Finally. Maybe we can ignite this series a little. Mike, actually, do you mind doing it one more time? I'm sorry, man. You're really good at Vanna White stuff. So.
Actually, you know what? Do you want to? If you click the little our other scene down there, to the does it say like chatting or something?
Yeah.
Just click that and make it even bigger.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Yep. So that is really, really cool. That is the Fernando Tatis Jr. So I like that.
Me too. A lot.
So. It was Richard Cox that won, Jeremy Norris. Richard Cox won.
Yes, he did.
Oh.
Yep.
All right, there you go. Thank you very much.
You want me to put this over here now?
Yes, sir.
May as well.
Where do you get back to the other scene, because this takes me. Oh, hold on, I got it.
Okay, good.
The intro video pulled up when I did that for some reason, but we're good. We fixed it. We're back. Thank you very much, Mike. Jeremy Norris is giving a thumbs up. Jeremy, if you want to do another hanging headliners, man, I'm more than happy.
Yeah,
this is, you know, a lot of folks in the room know this. We tell you guys, you guys are sleeping on stuff. That's a series that we're sleeping on a little bit. Take a look at these headliners. Fernando Tatis Jr., not good enough to be a headliner.
Yes.
Drew Brees, I'm looking at Drew Brees in the room. Not good enough to be a headliner. We have, what do we have right there? Is that who I think it is right there, Mike? Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
Not a headliner in that series. Jerry Rice, not a headliner. So we see the Rodgers, we see the Jeter, the Steph Curry, Peyton Manning. None of those guys have been pulled. We did pull the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but
That's true.
All those headliners other than Kareem and Mark Messier are still out there, and non-headliners are Jerry Rice, Drew Brees, Fernando Tatis Jr., Trevor Lawrence. It is a great series. It is definitely one that I would like to keep a rocking and rolling with.
I have to say something because the Bulls and the Bucks are playing right now. The Bulls are getting spanked, but a double technical foul just happened.
Okay.
At the end of the fourth, near the end of the fourth quarter here, Zach LaVine and Crazy Eyes Portis, Bobby Portis, back at it again.
Fight your old teammates, Bobby.
Back at it again.
Bobby Portis, always inciting stuff. Chris Roberts is the big Bobby Portis guy.
Dude,
Woo Pig, right, Chris?
Crazy Eyes.
Former Razorback.
His eyes haunt my dreams.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
This is the first hope of a win. Hope things turn around, especially when Ultimate Autographs is always not 100, Mike. 1,000% completely the best.
Oh,
Mitchell 2T, you're the best, man. Thank you very much.
1,000.
Chris Roberts has a suggestion for you, Mike. If you want, you can. Chris is out there suggesting stuff.
Oh, you want to see the Rodgers?
Let's go there, Ron.
You know what? You got anything I can hold it with? I think I might burn my hands.
That's true. As Bears fans, we'd rather not.
That he's probably one of my 5 least favorite people alive right now. So,
Well, we're really selling that well, huh? Oh, there's Peyton Manning.
yeah.
You know what? There's a Greg Maddux I just saw in there,
I
too.
know. The Maddox, man. I didn't even know that was in there. That's the Rodgers.
You know what, Mike? Why don't we show him the Jerry Rice?
I was gonna show him the captain.
You can do the
You
captain.
know what? Yeah, I like the Jerry better.
Because Jerry's not on the headliner photo. You know, people may not know. He's actually not even in the listing.
No, he's not. You're right.
Let's show Jerry off.
That,
Yeah, that's much easier to hold. Oh my God, that is beautiful.
there it is.
Beautiful. Jerry Rice, the GOAT receiver, has every record, and he's a great person. He's a great dancer. What can't he do?
Look at that. He's being a great football player and about to be a great dancer at the same time in this picture.
He's about to dance
Yes,
after he
he is.
scores. Jerry
Yes, he
Rice.
That one's sick. And you know what? I actually really like the Trevor Lawrence one, too.
Sure. Show off whatever you want, Mike. I know you like getting up, so
I actually do. Yeah.
you're not a big sit guy.
No, I'm not. I like the Trevor Lawrence one.
All right, he's scoring a touchdown, ready to dance as well.
I enjoy the pictures that follow the traditional rule of thirds.
I do too.
And
You know, I'm a broadcaster. I like the rule of thirds. They definitely have the rule of thirds down in that one.
now I do enjoy a good straight up portrait, but this is my preference right here. Rule
That's
of thirds.
beautiful.
Now, what I was saying was, I do like the portrait every once in a while. Well, here's proof of that.
Is that Drew Brees?
It works. Yeah.
Not a headliner, also.
Not a headline.
Oh my God!
Drew Brees.
Wow!
Portrait style, right in the middle,
Oh my God!
cutting the picture in half, doesn't matter.
It's
Drew Brees.
It's Drew Brees. That's
It's
all
Drew
you need to
Brees.
know.
Yeah.
It's Drew Brees.
There you go, folks.
So we just did number 8. So I believe we have, I think, 17 of those left. So the Jerry Rice, Drew Brees, I mean, pretty much all of them are good. Is the Curry photo at Oracle or Chase Arena? That's a great question. I'm not sure.
There are 15 left,
15 left.
15 frames left, and let's take a peek. See, the photo is from 2020. The photo is from 2020.
So that would be the Oracle Arena.
It would be Oracle. It was from 20. The photo in the bottom right corner is a copyright of the photograph from 2020.
Okay, so a little old school, and he's wearing that San Francisco jersey.
Yeah.
Like they don't wear those typically. He's wearing the San Fran jersey.
And back when he did the 2 different color shoes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Love
Beautiful. And I'll tell you this, Steph Curry also has a pretty expensive auto as well.
Oh my gosh. And you know what? He signs, he does not do many signings.
Sure.
But he always signs for the kids, which I love. So, you know, if like there's a kid around and they're looking for an autograph before or after game out while he's eating dinner, he'll hook him up. But if it's an adult, he's like, yeah, get out of here.
You know who he does sign for, though? If you saw the viral video, a grandma, an old lady, he signed the back of her jersey.
I saw that.
And she was so excited. It was an awesome moment to see.
So he signs on both ends of the spectrum. But,
Yes.
but not too much for the middle-aged man.
He signed an old lady jersey. Chris Roberts knows. He knows. So, Chris, we're 10 away there on the Hanging Headliners, but we were 6 away entering the show. Jason, or someone got 2 spots. We got the 4 away, and then what happened? It sold out right away.
It did.
So if you're wanting to get in on that, Chris, hop in now. Once we get it to 8, then we get it to 6, game over. Sold out. So let's get your slots there. Looks like we are knocking off a bunch of slots on the practice squad.
We are.
We are one spot away on the practice squad. That will be our next break. We are 6 away on the Johnson & Johnson mini helmet series. That's a double box break. 7 away on the Catch Me If You Can replica helmet series. It is a 7-box break. Believe a Randy Moss is still in there. And you get these mega box football cards. And actually, Mike, can you tell me, you know, you're a resident card expert. Tell me a little more about these mega boxes.
Yeah, so this is actually only the 2nd year that they've done Panini Playbook in a retail format. For those of you that are card collectors, you probably remember Panini Playbook coming out since, I think the first year of Panini Playbook for football was 2014. And in 2014, they started making booklet cards. So that's what they're most famously known for. But last year, they started making these in retail form. So each one of these boxes has 20 cards, and 1 card is guaranteed to be a memorabilia card or an autograph card. So,
okay, perfect.
A lot of great stuff. Not very easy to find some of these inserts that are in here. There's also 2 exclusive orange parallel cards per box. And of course, it's 2021, so you're hunting the rookies like Jamar Chase and who else was a really good rookie? That's of course who I go to first.
Jamar Chase is the first one to think of.
Jamar Chase and but you know, all the great rookies from 2021, and also
wasn't Micah Parsons a rookie?
Micah Parsons was
Micah Parsons, Cody Neff.
So yeah, make sure you don't miss out on that. That is a tough product to find out there in the wild. Panini Playbook mega boxes.
Okay, so the way that's going to work, we are giving away the mega boxes to the top 2 spots on the randomizer for the Catch Me If You Can replica. So if you enter in that break, you have a 25% chance to win one of these.
Indeed.
You have a great chance to win a helmet, which could be a Randy Moss, and you get an automatic wheel spin for the 3rd spot. So you actually have almost a 50% chance to win something.
That's right.
I know that $226 entry spot is overwhelming, but there's a lot of good stuff to win there. $266. So I think we are. Let's see. Are we closed on the practice squad? 1 away still on the practice squad. Sean Plazola hopping in there. Sean, how's it going? A big 49er fan. Sean, like I said, we do have that Jerry Rice in the Hanging Headliners. He's been looking for Jerry Rice for a while.
Jerry.
I think we're closed on the practice squad. I think Chris E came in.
Oh.
Chris Enderly, you the man, Chris. You are the man. We are going to have a wheel spin today because we did fill up the Hanging Headliners.
Indeed, we did.
So we are going to have a wheel spin, but hopefully we can spin the wheel for more folks. If we fill out more Hanging Headliners, or if we fill out the Catch Me If You Can replica helmet break.
That would be cool.
That'd be sweet. That'd be sweet.
I'd like that.
Who wouldn't? Mike, I have a confession.
Okay.
I bet against the Bulls today, and I feel good that I won. It's so ironic that I bet against them in game 1 and game 2, and I lost. In game 3, I'm staying away, and of course they lost big that game.
Yes.
And then this time I bet against them, and then it did win. I don't trust them. I think Milwaukee is. It's hard to say. I was gonna say Milwaukee's gonna go to the NBA Finals, but they're playing the Celtics in the next round.
Yeah.
So I think the 2 best teams in the East are gonna play in the second round, which will be a scary series. Scary series.
You know, Patrick Williams though had a really nice stat line. He had 20 points.
Young Buck doing good. Young Buck on the Bulls.
Yes.
Patrick Williams, 20 points, 10 rebounds. Too.
Yeah. Double.
No turnovers.
Pretty solid coming back from injury, second year guy. Sure.
Pretty tough to contend with Giannis, though. 32 points, 17 rebounds.
Disgusting.
7 assists.
This is not even fair. I think Levine had a double-double, too. Didn't he have, 14 assists or 13 assists or something?
13 assists for Zach LaVine.
That's pretty impressive.
I mean, I guess the Bulls got no bench production. That was the real weak point. 8 points off the bench. 0 points from Alex Caruso. That didn't help either.
Well, I bet Io and Kobe were really low, too.
Vucevic, 11 points only. He didn't do great either. So, yeah, not great production from a lot of the secondary guys for the Bulls other than DePaul.
That practice squad's ready for you, by
Practice squad is ready. Drop us a box number, guys, if you are in that practice squad. We got Jason Jarrett, who won the first practice squad.
Jeez.
We got Mitchell Tuteen, 617. Boston's in here. We got Sean Plazola, 49ers fan. Chris Enderly. Chris, let me know what team you like. I don't know what Chris's team is. In fact, I'm not even sure what Jason... Was Jason our Chargers guy?
That sounds right.
I think that sounds right. Let me know what team you guys like, Jason and Chris. And definitely you guys or someone else get us a box number. Chris is saying 15. Chrissy.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I think that's Enderly. I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Making my way in the world today takes everything you got.
The hanging headliner, Larry Rosson, was Fernando Tatis Jr. Richard Cox won it.
Richard.
All right. Practice squad is a divisional break, so we're going to head to the randomizer, throw you guys in for your divisions. Fernando Tatis Jr. All right. We were just showing it off, Larry. Maybe you can rewind on your stream. We just showed off the Jerry Rice. We showed off, what else did we show off? Trevor Lawrence, Drew Brees. The hanging headliners are sick, man. It was great to fill it up. Larry was in there. Didn't get the dub, but maybe next time. One more click for the divisions. Jason Jarrett, you should have the North and the AFC West. NFC North and AFC West, because you're at the top and bottom. We got Sean Plazola in the NFC South. We got Chris Enderly in the NFC East. We got Mitchell Tuteen, NFC West. Sean Plazola's got the AFC North, AFC South. And Jason, you've got the East and West out there in the AFC. Practice squad number 2. That's been the hot break in the break room right now, Mike.
Loving it.
Practice squad. You can get a lot of really, really good items. We don't necessarily have many full-size authentics, but we have a lot of big names in the practice squad.
That's true.
We did pull the Ricky Williams earlier in the practice squad.
Oh, Ricky.
Ricky Williams, and it was inscribed split blunts, not carries. That was funny. I think there's a slab in here.
Ooh.
I think there's a slab in here. I know you're a big slab guy.
Slabalicious.
Slabalicious indeed. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, I said we had big names in here, and this is autographed. We got Eric Dickerson, authentic auto, trading card Eric Dickerson, PSA certified. This man has the single season record for most rushing yards in a season. Eric Dickerson. I don't know that his record is ever going to be beat, Mike, honestly.
I don't think so.
I know they have 17 games these days, but 2,105 rushing yards in 1984. So that's been... I'm terrible at math, but I think 38 years. That record is good for 38 years. 4 times led the league in rushing yards. He is, of course, a college and a Pro Football Hall of Famer. And how about those goggles? That is sick looking.
Yeah, baby.
Woo!
Fun fact, that is also his rookie card.
His rookie card, it is indeed. It says Eric was NFL's Rookie of the Year in 1983 and Player of the Year on several lists. His 1,808 rushing yards was the most ever by a rookie, and his 390 carries was the most by anyone in history. He had 9 100-yard games to tie the Saints' George Rogers rookie mark. So 1,800 yards as a rookie, over 2,000, I think the next season. This is 1983, so 1,800 yards. Then he gets 2,105. So, I mean, the dude had basically 4,000 yards his first 2 seasons.
Ridiculous.
That is incredible. That is incredible. Eric Dickerson. So that is the NFC West. Mitchell Tuteen. Mitch, you did win. Mitchell Tuteen. NFC West, Mitch, bringing the good vibes in the room. You got yourself an Eric Dickerson autographed rookie card.
Very nice, Mitch.
Nice. So, Mike, they still count that as a rookie card if they list the stats, technically?
That is his rookie card.
Awesome.
That is his first card
ever
in Topps. Yes, a Topps card. Yep.
That is a sweet pull, then.
Yep, if you look up Eric Dickerson rookie card, that is the first card that will pop up.
That's awesome. Topps.
Really nice looking card, too. Back when they had really nice design, the printing process, that old school card stock.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it just holds those colors different.
That's incredible. What do you think about those goggles, Mike? That's a pretty cool look.
Some Horace Grant stuff going on.
Horace
there.
Gray, and I like it.
We pulled him the other day. Some Horace out of the pick and roll.
Was it a jersey?
Yeah.
Yes, but you get the goggles.
I wish it was the goggles.
You get the goggles. Mitchell Tuteen, 617, man. You the man. Rams, worst division ever, LOL, says Chris Enderly. He doesn't like the East. Chris is not a fan of the Cowboys, apparently.
It's all right.
We got a lot of Cowboy fans. For a lot of folks, they want the East. Chris is like, I don't want that East.
No, pass.
Pass. Well, the division to get was clearly the West in that one with the Eric Dickerson.
Yes.
Sweet. Mike, dare I say that we're foreshadowing to some card magic. We pulled a great card. We close out that Catch Me If You Can replica helmet series. We give away these 2 Mega Box cards. A bunch of cards.
That would be awesome.
Awesome blossom. Eric Dickerson autographed rookie card. Yeah. It is great. I don't think this one is graded, but it's still really cool.
Slabbed authentic.
Slabbed authentic.
Hey, folks, we are 7 away in that Catch Me If You Can replica 7 box to close out that series with those Panini Playbook Mega Box giveaways at the end once it fills. Our closest break right now is 6 away in Johnson & Johnson mini double box break and 6 away in the Riddle jersey. Otherwise, we are 8 in Primetime Platinum, 7 in Loaded Dice licensed jerseys, 9 in the combo jersey break, 10 in Hanging Headliners, which is the chase, and 8 in the next practice squad.
Excellent. All right. Well, hey, the Johnson & Johnson minis. Dom Veluso hopped in here. Dom, guess what? We still got that Andre Johnson Miami Flash mini. How does that sound, Dom? Who is in that break so far? I'm guessing it's Zach Erickson, I'm sure.
Zachary Erickson and Michael Lepre are in Johnson & Johnson #1 so far. Michael's got the first spot, Zach with the second.
All right, Chris Enderly wants to get the Loaded Dice jersey filled up. He's in there.
Yes, he is.
So, which jersey do you most want in there, Chris? Those are the headliners. Which is the one you want? I know Dom Veluso would like the Dan Marino. Obviously, one of the all-time great quarterbacks, maybe the best athlete to never win a championship. Athletes that have won championships, Jerry Rice, plenty of them. The GOAT receivers in there. We got Aaron Rodgers, back-to-back MVPs. We got Bo Jackson, one of Mike's favorite athletes. You know, just an MLB and NFL all-star player. We got Christian McCaffrey, who is top 5 player in the game if healthy. And all of those jerseys and the headliners that you see are licensed.
Yes.
All the headliners are licensed. So, there you go. We did pull the Harrison Sanders. Yes. I pulled Najee on Thursday. I'm not sure who pulled Barry. Those are the two. That was you, Mike?
It was me.
Figures it was you.
First crate.
First crate. So 2 headliners off the board, but plenty more to go. Plenty more to go. That is only a 15 crate series, and we've done, I believe we've done, I think 4 so far. So I think there's 11 crates left, 10 or 11 left. So I mean, you basically have more than a 25% chance to get the Rice, Rogers, or Marino.
It's true.
That is pretty cool.
That is true. Everything I do.
We do it for Mitch Tuteen.
We do it for you.
Mitch saying, oh goodness, I really won. Wow, what a relief for me. I really am hurt inside. I'm sorry, Mitch, but Ultimate Autographs made me smile for the first time today. Oh, Mitch, you didn't have to. Dom said, I must have bought it a few days ago. So what's showing there, Marino or Rice? Marino, Rice is out there, yes. Marino and Rice are both out there. Chase Young. We got Bo Jackson, Aaron Rodgers, and Christian McCaffrey. All of those guys are out there. I think we've only pulled 4 boxes, Mike. So
indeed, a
lot of those guys are out there. We're honest with you guys that the Harrison Sanders got pulled. All those other guys are out there.
It's the second time I thought you called somebody Harrison Sanders. I was like, who the heck is Harrison Sanders?
Harrison Sanders.
Harris and Sanders.
That's right.
Yeah, yes.
Maybe I'm slurring my words too much.
No, my ears are slurred, so it's okay.
That's okay. Maybe it's a combo of both. I would love to close out that loaded licensed jersey, Chris Enderly. I also would love to see that. That would be something great to do today. So that would be a good one to get into. The Catch Me If You Can helmets, as we mentioned. I believe we have a Randy Moss out there. The Primetime helmets, there's a Deion Sanders out there. Neon Dion. I think it's a Pro Line helmet.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the Primetime Authentic Helmet Series. So, and that Lawrence Taylor's inscribed 86 MVP. You see it on the inscription. It's pretty sick.
Awesome.
Haven't pulled that. Haven't pulled the Marvin Harrison. He's a guy that doesn't sign a lot, Mike.
No, he does not.
No, he does not. I love the Marino autograph and the giveaway jersey, says Mitchell Tuteen. Let's get Dan the Man Marino. Let's hop in to that loaded license jersey break. And you can get the Lawrence Taylor in the Primetime Authentic helmets. So that is a sick list of guys. Marvin Harrison, another guy who doesn't sign a lot. I think that would be a cool pull today as well. Rice, I'd love to get that, says Mitchell Tuteen. All right, Mitch. Well, the place to get it, I will drop the direct link in the chat, guys. This is where you can get Jerry Rice. This is where you can get Dan Marino. Let me pull up the loaded licensed jersey link and drop it straight in the chat for you guys. I know it's $95 a spot. That is a triple box break, though. We open up 3 crates. There's going to be 3 jerseys in there. Say you get the NFC East, 3 NFC East players pop out, a Giant, a Cowboy, an Eagle. You can win all 3 jerseys with $95 a spot. And the headliner, one of them is a licensed jersey. Every headliner is licensed. So that would be the Rice, Marino, etc., etc., etc. on the headliners. So let's definitely hop in there. Want to close one of those out. As Mike said earlier, we're pretty open on the break page right now. So let's get those orders coming in. I want to have a long afternoon, a busy afternoon with lots of boxes to rip. That, of course, is up to you guys. Up to you guys. We are going to have a wheel spin. We close out the hanging headliners. That one was a fun series. Pulled Fernando Tatis Jr. Still got Jerry Rice in there. So still got Drew Brees in there. Still got Stephen Curry. Still have Peyton Manning. I mean, it's a loaded list of names in there. Loaded list of names. So let us know what you guys would like to get into on the break page. We're pretty open. We have 6 slots remaining or more on every break right now. So now's the time to get your orders. Maybe collaborate amongst yourselves. You know, you say, I want to do that break. Maybe someone else wants to do that break. So let us know what break you guys are into at the moment. And let us know what sports you're watching today. NBA playoffs, the Bucks taking A 3-1 lead after a 119-95 win over the Bulls. Warriors Nuggets tipping off 4-2 Denver early on. 3-0 Golden State in that series. They're looking for the sweep. We got Hawks Heat game 4. The Heat got that 2-1 edge. And Suns Pelicans game 4. 2-1 edge for the Suns. No Devin Booker in that game today. So those are the playoffs going on. Mike, let me get your thoughts on a few games as you're walking back in.
I would love to share my thoughts.
So you think the Warriors sweep the Nuggets today? What do you think? Is that
Yeah.
shut and close case?
Yep, I think so. If not today, the next one.
Yes. So it is 3-0. The next one would be at Golden State if they lose.
I do hate to say that because Nikola Jokic is just one of my favorite players out there.
He's amazing.
He's just the fact that he's out there just hoisting that team on his shoulders to get him to the playoffs, pretty impressive. But
you know what I just saw about Nikola Jokic that actually made me upset.
What's that?
Because he's probably going to be a 2-time reigning MVP, likely to get MVP this year. Maybe finish his second.
Yep.
He is 15th. He's number 15, 15th in the NBA in jersey sales.
How?
Where's the love for Jokic?
And who are the other 14?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Who's out there in Jersey buying Bruce Brown jerseys?
There's a lot of folks buying James Harden because he switched teams.
Okay, sure.
James Harden was, I can't remember exactly, but I want to say he was like the 3rd or 4th highest selling jersey.
Do you think that, how many people do you think went out and got a Ben Simmons?
Well, he wasn't in the top 15, but I bet some got him.
I bet you somebody got him, right?
Ben Simmons looking to play in game 4. I'll tell you what, the most disappointing team, and I know a lot of people will say the Lakers were this year. It's not to say the Nets didn't have injuries.
But
Lakers had more, but the Nets are healthy right now, and they might get swept against the Celtics.
Yeah, not good.
Kevin Durant is out there playing terrible. I mean, KD's got to step up because he's been an embarrassment these playoffs.
He has not been playing well, and you know what? I don't know. They don't have that same. If they would have been working with this team all season, different story.
Sure.
The Nets, you know what I'm saying? But so much of Kyrie not playing and just a lack of chemistry. You can tell they're all doing pretty well individually, but not together.
And what I actually liked, the Celtics went for the win at the end of the season. I know there was a lot of talk about, do you want to avoid the Nets in the first round? And I'll tell you what, you actually, if you think you have a chance to win the championship, you want to play the Nets in the first round because later in the playoffs, the Nets will have better rhythm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And Boston sees that. They're like, we don't care. We'll take on the Nets. We'll beat them. I mean, Boston had the #1 defense in the league this year.
Yeah.
And it's showing up. They're clamping down on KD. They're doing a good job on Kyrie.
I really like Boston.
Yeah, Boston is a good team. Mitchell Tuteen likes Boston.
Well, I know Mitch likes Boston.
Mitch, how about them Celtics? They got to make you feel better. 3-0. I did not think they'd be off to a 3-0 lead, though. That is crazy.
Yeah, I know.
It is crazy. And they literally could be down 2-0. I mean, they won game
easily.
1 at the buzzer.
Yep.
And then game 2, they were down 17.
I know.
And then in game 3, the Nets were at home. So the Nets should be the one that's up 3-0.
Yeah,
it's now Boston who's up 3-0.
Yeah, I don't know. Boston's just got something different this year, and I've seen a couple of post-game interviews with Tatum, and man, dude is hyper-focused right now. Jason Tatum.
Tatum is right on the edge of being a first-tier star. That's where he wants to get to, and knocking off the Nets, I would say that will get him there because he is I think he's considered by many as a star, but if you look at best players in the league, he'd be on the bottom edge of top 10, maybe not in the top 10.
Sure.
I don't think anyone really takes Jason Tatum as a serious top 5 player. And we've talked about this ad nauseum, Mike. The difference between the first best player and the 10th best player in the NBA now is small. There's not like a prime LeBron or a Michael Jordan back in the day where you're like, that's the guy. Right now, there's a lot of guys like Giannis, Durant, LeBron, Jokic, Embiid. All these guys are all Doncic. We have Dame Lillard is hurt. All these guys, like James Harden, if he's at his best, they're all roughly the same level player. But I do think that Jason Tatum definitely has to be in the top 10 with what he's doing right now.
Yeah, he is, like I said, he's on another level of mind games right now. You can tell in his eyes he is just focused, ready to win.
Ready to win. And you know what was cool, Mike? And I know we talked about this. We didn't actually talk about this because we didn't get a chance to rip it. I was in the room producing for it, but we had a sick basketball series.
Yes.
Our basketball pick and roll series sold out in 2 days.
Yeah, I opened the first 6 boxes.
Oh, you did? Because you filled in for Donnie. That's right.
On Friday, yeah.
So you opened 6 boxes Friday morning.
Yep.
I think we opened like 15 on Friday night. James did.
Yep.
And then I think we did the remaining 9 yesterday. I'm not sure the exact split,
funny.
but we had Giannis in there. We had MJ. We had Larry, Magic Johnson.
Yep.
Dr. J. Like, that was great. So that was a lot of fun. And we are looking to get more basketball and baseball in the room for you guys. Diversified the break room a little bit.
I think Dom Voluso, if I'm remembering correctly, won the MJ slab.
He did win. He told us. Chris Enderly saying, yeah, I really wanted that bird warm-up.
Yeah.
Who won the bird warm-up? I think that went yesterday.
Yeah,
It
not
didn't
on
go
my clock.
Friday.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, so if you won the bird warm-up, let us know.
Well, Richard Cox.
Of course he did. So Richard Cox, come on, man. That dude is
On fire.
whatever Richard Cox is eating for breakfast. Richard, let me know. I'm gonna eat the same thing because Richard Cox won the Fernando Tatis Jr. Today. He won the bird warm-up yesterday. It is incredible.
Hey, you know what? I bet you Richard Cox is out there eating his Wheaties, and Ricky Williams is out there eating his Wheaties.
Oh my God, I like that.
Sorry, couldn't help myself.
That is awesome. That is awesome. All right, guys, we're pretty slow on the orders here. We are coming up on the 3 o'clock hour. We'll be here until at least 3:15. We'll be here at least for another 16 minutes. If we don't get within 3 slots or less on any breaks, though, that will be the show at 3:15 other than the wheel spin. So get your spots now, guys. Get your spots now. If you want to fill up any breaks, we're pretty open. 8 away on the third practice squad, 10 away on the hanging headliners, 9 away on the combo break, 7 away on the loaded license jerseys, 8 away on primetime helmets, 6 away on the Riddle box jerseys, 6 away on the Johnson & Johnson minis, 7 away on the Catch Me If You Can replica helmet series. That includes Randy Moss in there. I think I haven't seen Michael Vick get pulled either.
I have not either.
$266 a spot. You guys, top 2 spots get these mega boxes as well. We've got our first round mega draft jerseys and mini helmets, guaranteed wins on those. Those will be breaking on Thursday. That is our break page at the moment. Let us know what you want to rock and roll with. And you guys have 15 minutes to get us really close on these breaks. If we're within 3 slots or less in the next 15 minutes, we'll stay on a little longer. We don't get any orders or we don't get close in the next 15 minutes. That will be the show other than the wheel spin. And looks like we did get an order. Giovanni's out there listening. He's like, I want to do another practice squad.
Okay.
All right, Giovanni, thank you very, very much. We're now 3 away on the practice squad. Mitch is saying yes. Yes to what, Mitch? He did say, I said Boston in the beginning and Tatum is fire. He's fire. Fire. Former Dookie.
That's my dog's name.
That's right. I didn't know that.
Not after that school, though. After our high school mascot.
Your Dukes.
The York Dukes.
The York Dukes.
Fighting Dukes.
Fighting Dukes of York.
Fear the monocle.
That's right. That was a saying. Do you guys have that saying? Because we had that at one point.
That was okay. You guys used my class started Fear the Monocle our senior year, and we made 5 kids from my class handmade the York Duke mascot suit that's still used.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that's awesome.
Monocle.
One of my friends, she turned out to be the York Duke mascot, and I didn't know.
Yeah.
So it is such a surprise.
We didn't know until the end of our senior year who our mascot was either. It was fun.
That's right.
And it was a girl.
It was. There you go.
It was a girl too. Yeah.
Girl too. I wanted it, but he won't sell or trade. Talking about that bird warm-ups. I'll be honest,
God.
Mitch. You're an awesome dude. If I had a bird warm-up, I would not sell either. You'd have to sell a lot for me to get rid of that.
Yeah.
I mean, Larry Legend, and it's that famous warm-up. He wore like that warm-up when he won the three-point contest. Had that one finger up, like
Didn't even take his warm-ups off.
Yeah.
I just showed up to see who's coming in second.
That's right.
That's what he said.
That's what he said, and that's what he did. I'll be honest. I know that's probably worth a lot of money, but if I won that, I'm keeping that.
Me too.
That's a keeper.
He's my second favorite basketball player of all time.
Yeah.
So
And
I'm keeping that one.
He's one of my all-time favorites too. It's a cool piece of memorabilia too. It's something different.
Yep.
So that's definitely one that I would not want to be giving away. So I don't blame whoever won that.
Richard.
Richard.
Yeah.
Richard. I knew Richard again.
That is such an iconic look too. That warm up.
That's right.
I just have to say this because Bob Boulay is not in the chat right now.
Sure.
Yankees are spanking the Guardians 10-0 in the bottom of the 8th. We got these.
Did you see the Cubs score yesterday?
I know, it's like football scores out there.
21-0
No.
Cubs over the Pirates.
It was absurd.
How about it, Chris Roberts? How about those Cubbies?
It's like not even a fair amount of runs. I mean, yesterday's scores were crazy. Like 21-0 Cubs, 13-0 Tigers, even 9-2. 9-7.
Sure.
These are like border 13-7. It was the last game of the night. Mariners Royals.
It's a football score.
It's
Low
a football
score.
score.
Hey, you mentioned the Tigers. Miguel Cabrera got to 3,000 hits and 500 home runs. One of 7 guys to ever get that done. Shout out to Miguel Cabrera on a legendary career. I thought that was really cool to see. So love that.
And he's a legendarily nice guy.
Yes, he is.
Which makes it that much sweeter.
I watched SportsCenter. I saw the clips of him toasting the champagne and being really nice to his teammates. A great guy. Mickey Cabrera was not nice to the Cubs. If you remember that 03 season where they had the Bartman year, I think Cabrera was like a rookie that season, and he was just blasting bombs left and right.
03 was his rookie year.
And it's now 2022?
Yep.
That's
almost
crazy.
20 years later.
That's crazy, man.
That is wild. I love Miggy. If you all ever want to entertain yourself for like a good 10-15 minutes, just go on YouTube and search Miguel Cabrera with fans. And watching him, he like always messes with fans when he like goes for a foul ball or like between innings and stuff.
Sure.
Even fans of the opposite team.
That's
he
awesome.
likes messing with them, joking around with them. He like sometimes will order him food and stuff. I don't know. He's just a
I
cool
would
guy.
love to be a fan that gets food from
Right?
Miggy.
Yeah,
I mean, that ballpark food is not cheap.
No, it's not. And just sit
cheap.
by the first baseline.
That's awesome.
All right, Mitch Tuteen coming in for the close on practice squad.
All right, Mitch, 617, you the man. Let's fill this practice squad real quick, LOL, says Shea Butter. That's
Done.
Giovanni. Giovanni, ask and you shall receive. Mitch Tuteen. Mitch is the man. Closed up on the practice squad.
PS3.
Actually, I'm seeing one spot. Are we closed or one
Yeah,
spot?
we're close.
We're closed. All right, cool.
Yeah, we closed.
Closed out.
I hope so. I mean, it does show one slot over here, but I've got all the slots taken up. So maybe it's just taking a while to refresh over here.
Just bought a spot, says Mitchell Tuteen.
Yes, you did. That should have closed us, though.
Let's see. We had,
Giovanni had 6, and then Chris, and then Mitch.
I think Giovanni had 5,
Did he?
unfortunately.
Oh.
Giovanni had
sorry.
5. That's okay. So we're one away. One away on the practice squad, guys. Giovanni got the first 5. Chris got 1. Mitch Tuteen, 617, got 1. We are one spot away. Giovanni, how's it going, man? Haven't seen Giovanni in a hot minute. Hopefully you're doing good, Giovanni.
All right, one spot away. Sorry, folks. I don't know why I had him in there as 6.
That's okay. You got excited. You're like, Giovanni's back in the break room. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, I see 5 now.
That's all right. That's all right. Guys, we're obviously going to get that practice squad done. I don't want that to be the last break. If you guys want to keep ripping boxes, get your spots in, because that could be the last break of the early show, because we are wide open on the break page. So definitely get your spots. If there's any other series you want to get into during the 2 o'clock hour, Now the 3 o'clock hour, but 2 o'clock start hour. Get your spots. Get your spots. Mitch 2 saying, should be 2 spots left, Ultimate Autograph. Mitch, 1 spot, even better.
Uno.
1 spot away, Mitch. 1 spot.
I thought 1 was better than 2.
Hope so. Who's gonna close us out? Who's gonna be the Mariano Rivera? Or as Mike would say, who's gonna be the hero?
Who's gonna be the Kira Sedgwick?
The closer. Kira Sedgwick. See, I love that reference because I've never seen the show, but I know the reference.
I haven't either. It's the only because I've ever seen commercials.
And it's so funny because those commercials are so iconic. You would think that I would watch the show after watching them, but I still haven't.
Still no interest. Sorry, Kira.
Kira. I don't even know who that is, by the way. Like, I'd never even heard of her until I saw the commercial.
Other than the fact that she's married to Kevin Bacon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they've been married for like 20 plus years. They got all their kids together.
There you go. Jason Spencer. Jason, you're the man. Jason Spencer coming in for the close. Practice squad number 3. Mike is finalizing that list. Jason already knows. Box 19.
Done. Ready.
1-9. You demand, Jason. 19 is going off the ticker. I will head to the randomizer for your names. Actually, Giovanni has a little bit more than 50% chance of winning. He's got 5 out of 8 slots, but you guys know that we get snipes in here all the time. All it takes is 1 spot to win. 1 spot to win. And you know, if you're planning on getting 1 spot, it doesn't really matter whether you're going up against 7 other folks with 1 spot or 1 person with 5 spots. Your odds are still the same.
It's true.
I especially love to win the giveaway, the jersey. We'll get more spots, Mitch 2 You become an elite level collector. Maybe in 2 weeks, you can win that. Every other Sunday at 2, we do those giveaways. 1 more click, 6th and final click. Giovanni should be up top and at the bottom, which means you should have the NFC North and AFC West. I say that, Mike, because sometimes when we copy and paste, we get the wrong lists. That way I know for myself it's right.
That's right.
And it is. Jason Spencer, by the way, has got the NFC South. Giovanni also has the NFC East and NFC West. Chris Enderly in the AFC South. Mitchell 2 Patriot fan. He's got the AFC East. That could be a Patriot hit. Giovanni has the AFC West, which seems to be a pretty hot division lately. Let's see what we got here. Box 19 is called out by our guy, Jason Spencer. Looking for that closer magic. I know we had what? Richard Cox with the closer magic.
Yeah.
Won the Fernando Tatis Jr. earlier. All right. We had an Eric Dickerson slab come out in this last one.
See you, Luke.
See you, Luke. Luke in shipping saying bye. We got a great shipping department here, Mike. You know that.
Sure do.
Luke is an absolute boss. Look, looks like we got a replica helmet.
Oh.
That is considered one of the best things, probably the best thing you can get out of the practice squad.
I would that in my opinion is slab, but that's
Sure,
but this
personal
for sure.
preference.
This for sure.
Typical value-wise,
Yes, yeah.
the replica helmet tends to be the most valued.
Indeed.
Let's see. Oh, baby. We got ourselves one of the best receivers in the game on the Eclipse, Davante Adams. Mr. Adams has made 5 straight Pro Bowls, led the league in receiving touchdowns 2 years ago. Aaron Rodgers is so obsessed with them that he won't throw the ball to anyone else.
No, he won't. He's a regular Jay Cutler to Brandon Marshall.
Davante Adams. He's now a Raider, but this is Adams on the Packers. It is Giovanni Shea, Giovanni Butter, Giovanni, the winner of Davante Adams.
Very nice.
Very nice. Starter mojo. I know sometimes we say closer mojo, but Giovanni was the starter in that break. And Giovanni, even though you spend $100, it is a replica signed helmet by Davante Adams. This is worth more than $100.
Way more.
Way more. So Giovanni, congratulations. You definitely got yourself quite the bargain there with the Davante Adams helmet. Nice. Very nice, Giovanni. Giovanni, what's your team, man? I can't remember Giovanni's team. Do you remember it?
Not off the top of my head.
I try to know everyone's team in the break room. I cannot remember Giovanni's team.
I think he might be a Packer fan.
A Packer fan?
I think he might be a Packer fan, but I don't remember.
Oh, he's a Patriot fan.
Oh.
Pats fan. That's okay. Hey, how can you not be a fan of a Devontae Adams hit?
It's true.
That is definitely a pretty good item to win. So, all right, guys, 312. Since we just filled up that break, we'll stay on until 320. 8's my lucky number. Give you guys 8 more minutes here. Same deal as I said earlier. We get within 3 slots or less of any break. We will stay on a little bit longer and rip it. Otherwise, at 320, we are going to do the wheel spin because we did fill up a hanging headliner. So give you guys 8 more minutes to get some spots. I'll say this, if we get hot here, if we get a flurry of orders, we can be on here for another hour and a half, another 2 hours. As you like to say, Mike, as long as we're getting orders, we will keep ripping boxes.
That's right.
So if you guys, I know sometimes we say the last call and you guys are like, that means they're done. That's not the case. If we get a lot of orders, we could be here another 2 hours.
That's right.
It is entirely up to you guys. You guys want to keep ripping boxes, we will be here all afternoon long. Actually, I would love to be here all afternoon long because Steven, unfortunately, is under the weather, Mike. So he'll be producing from home tonight. So I'm going to be stuck in the office by myself all afternoon long.
Yeah.
So if we make this a longer show, I have more fun to have here this afternoon. So I would like you guys to keep getting orders. I want the show to keep going. Would love to be here for as late as possible during the 2 o'clock hour. But that is only possible if we are getting orders here. Because we love chatting with you guys. But we are first and foremost a sports memorabilia company.
Yes,
so we got to have some memorabilia to rip, right, Mike?
That's right.
All right. So congrats, Gio, says Mitch2Teen.
One of my favorite names in the NBA right now, and he's a rook this year.
Okay.
Bones Highland. He's on the he's
the Nuggets, right?
He started for the Nugs, yeah.
Yeah.
Bones. What a great name. Bones Highland. He's even got a cool last name.
He's really talented, actually.
He
comes in and plays really well in spurts. They'll definitely need him. That Warriors-Nuggets game, Mike?
Neck and neck.
17-17, 2:41 to go in the first quarter. Guess what, though? Jokic has 12 points and 4 rebounds.
Wow. So
he's taking over.
So it's him. It's him. Oh,
yes, it's Warriors 17, Jokic 12, rest of Nuggets 5.
Yeah.
It is the Nikola Jokic show. How is he 15th in the NBA in jersey sales?
I don't know. There he goes. He just nailed the 3 assisted by Bones.
Of course he did. NBA top 15 jersey sales. I saw this on Facebook earlier.
Oh my gosh, he's got 15 points and 5 rebounds right now, Jokic.
It's unbelievable. All right, so here's the full list, Mike. This is the full list. Actually, I'll throw it up on the randomizer for folks see, so they know what we're talking about. So I don't know why this continues. Donnie, hi Donnie. We got LeBron James is number 1, which figures. James Harden switched teams. I'm a little surprised to see him at number 2, but obviously when you switch teams, a lot of folks want to get your new team jersey. Steph Curry at number 3, Kevin Durant at number 4. Jason Tatum, number 5. Joel Embiid, 6. A little surprised to see Giannis at 7. I thought he would be higher. 2-time MVP, won the Finals MVP last year. We got Luka at 8, Ja at 9, Kyrie at 10, Trae Young at 11, Clay at 12, Devin Booker at 13, LaMelo Ball, 14, really popular, and then Nikola at 15.
Let me be real here, okay?
How is LaMelo ahead of Jokic?
I don't know, but there's also one person that I don't think even belongs on that list.
Who's that?
Devin Booker.
Devin Booker?
Whiny little overrated baby.
Ooh, Mike is throwing shots at Booker. Okay.
He is so overrated, and he's so whiny.
Okay.
He's like the modern day John Starks.
John Starks, one of 5 guys to make the NBA All-Star game that was not a drafted player.
That's right. Yeah, I'm not big on the Suns in general, but I really do not like Devin Booker, but I do really like DeAndre Ayton.
Sure.
I like it.
I'm a huge Chris Paul fan. I'm a little neutral on Booker. I don't know. Personally, I don't know that he's overrated or underrated. I think he's roughly properly rated, but I do agree he can be whiny at times.
Yes, he's a little whiny sometimes. I'm indifferent on Chris Paul, but more on the like him stage. But
Sure.
I just like, yeah, I don't know. Devin Booker outweighs the Suns for me.
Devin Booker is more of a traditional scorer, which is there's nothing wrong with it. You look at a lot of the top players, though, they're scorers and playmakers.
That's true.
So that is something Devin maybe has against them. But I'll say this, though. I mean, hard to say whether Kim or CP3 is the best player right now, but they did have the best record in the league. So he is doing some things right, but it is a team game, of course.
Okay, right now, if they didn't count any points made by anybody on the Nuggets, the Jokic would be beating the Warriors.
That's incredible.
Jokic has 18 points, and the Warriors have, as a team, have 17.
And that's what it's going to take. We've talked about this a lot, Mike. There's probably not a single more dominant superstar. Like if you take the gap from the best player on any team and the second best player, obviously considering Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. hurt.
Yes,
like of players and teams playing, I would venture to say that Jokic has a bigger gap between 1 and 2, not only than any player in the NBA, maybe any player in all of sports.
I would agree with that. He's just
crazy.
Next level.
He's so good, and his teammates are so bad.
Yeah, he's got 18 points and 6 rebounds right now, and they're not even done with the first.
That's incredible.
It's not fair.
And he's going to have to put up like 50 and 25 for them to win.
Yeah.
Because, like, what's going to happen in the second quarter? He goes on the bench, and the Warriors will retake the lead.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
You're right.
So it is brutal. All right, 3:18, guys. We haven't had any orders since that last batch of practice squad, so give you guys a couple more minutes before we do the top spot chase. But as I said earlier, we got a bunch of orders coming in. I am happy to be here for another 2 hours. If we get orders, we'll be here. Mike and I, our great team, will be here all afternoon.
That's right.
But we got to get the orders coming in, so we'll give you 2 more minutes before the top spot chase. So after the top spot chase, you basically have at least another 5 or 6 minutes.
Yep.
So if we're within 3 spots or less in those 5 or 6 minutes, we'll keep ripping boxes. If we're sold on something, we'll break it. It is definitely a last call, though, otherwise, and a last call for hanging headliners, because that's the chase item of the day.
That's right.
We'll do the hanging headliners wheel spin. If that doesn't, if we fill up another one after the wheel spin, that you won't get another wheel spin. So that'll be it here. Couple minutes, guys, to get your spots. Otherwise, we are back at 8 o'clock Central Time. I was getting ready to say we're on 2 times a day, 7 days a week. We're now on 3 times a day, Monday through Friday.
That's right.
Happy hour shows at 4:30 for about an hour every Monday through Friday Central Time, and then 12 and 7, and then on the weekends 2 and 8. Happy Easter to anyone in the Orthodox religion like myself. Yes. Bob Boulay, Mike, not with us today because of his Russian Easter.
Easter. I'm just going to get this wheel up.
All right, let's get that bad boy all set up. And we're going to do that here in about a minute, guys. Otherwise, get your spots now if you want to break anything else this afternoon's show. Anything that didn't fill up this show, though, is definitely going to break. Well, I don't want to say definitely at 8 o'clock, but it'll definitely break either at 8 o'clock tomorrow, noon on Friday, or 7 o'clock on Monday. So
that's right.
The orders carry over to the next show we do. All right. So I'm going to pull up the top spot chase list. You have that set up, Mike?
I do.
Thank you very much, sir. Looks like we have Larry Rossland, Chris Roberts, Jason Marks, Jeremy Norris, Jason Spencer, and Richard Cox, winner of the Fernando Tatis Jr. So, guys, get your spots into any breaks. We get close within 3 or less. While we do this, we'll keep ripping boxes. We fill up any spots, we'll keep ripping boxes. But this could be the last thing we do if we don't get any orders coming in here. 6 times the dice roll today, Mike. 6 times.
All right.
3, 4. Let me guess, Rich is going to win, LOL, says Chris. That would not be a bad guess. He is up top after 5 clicks. 6th and final click. Richard Cox.
Okay.
Another one. Richard Cox, you are taking home the wheel spin.
I've got the gift card prepped and ready over here.
Mike, you can just spin it. Richard hasn't been in here. I know he likes to say, just spin it.
Yeah.
He's a one guy.
Do you want to see, you want to switch to that other scene?
Sure.
And
Is
then,
it cool?
Yeah. You should be able to just click on it and then...
The just chatting one?
Yeah, the just chatting, and then it should be big. This should be...
Oh, there it is.
It's a little bit bigger.
You can see it.
Okay, all right.
I think
cool.
you can see
All
it.
right, cool. All right, you ready, folks? Here we go, Richard. Good luck.
Here we go.
Right in the middle again. I've got a knack for that kind of. 37.
37 bucks. Richard Cox.
37.
37. Chris Enderly saying surprising news. Hey man, surprises are out there.
All right, Richard, that has been issued to you. Gift card should be on its way.
All right, didn't get any orders since we did that. So final thing I like to do before we sign off for the show, and while we do this, if you guys fill up a break, we'll happily rip it. Favorite pull of the day, Mike and folks in the chat. What was the best thing you guys saw this afternoon?
Tatis frame.
Tatis frame.
Followed closely by the Dickerson slab.
Dickerson slab. Yeah, this is the Dickerson slab. I actually think, I agree actually with what you said. I would say maybe Dickerson slab and Devontae Adams helmet.
Yeah.
These were both $20 entries. You got the all-time single-season leading rusher, Eric Dickerson, and you also got the Devontae Adams replica helmet on the Eclipse. Lawrence Taylor jersey giveaway, not bad. Cody Neff spent $0 on that one, so Cody won that one. Chris Enderly is saying the Dickerson card. Okay, Chris.
Right, sweet.
That is pretty cool. So that will do it for the afternoon show. Real quickly, Mike.
Yeah.
Update 26-21 Nuggets. 18 points for Jokic. So the Warriors now are ahead of Jokic.
Just by a 3 spot.
By 3 spots. So who's gonna win the game? You think the Nuggets got this one?
No.
No.
I don't think he's got 4 quarters of that in him.
He's gonna get tired.
He's gonna get tired.
Well, and then he can't play 48 minutes, can he?
No.
Like, I don't think so.
No chance.
So that'll be fun. So Mike, Suns, Pelicans, who you got in that one tonight?
I actually got Pellies tonight.
Pellies tonight, and then Hawks, Heat.
I got Heat. Heat are gonna just destroy the Hawks.
All right,
tonight.
Heat will destroy the Hawks tonight. There you go. I agree with the Heat winning. I agree with the Warriors winning. I'm leading Suns, but that will definitely be a toss-up.
one.
So, and dinner tonight. Fun dinner plans, Mike? I know we talk about that a lot on Sundays.
You know what? I'm trying to remember what I've got on the menu tonight. We do make a menu at my house for a whole week.
Okay.
We make it on Fridays, and then my wife grocery shops on Saturdays.
That's organized.
So
I like
then
that.
Sunday through Saturday, we've got meals planned out, and I don't remember what tonight is, to be honest. I think it might be chicken wings. Might be doing homemade chicken wings tonight.
That sounds great. Well, Mike, you enjoyed the chicken wings.
Yes.
I'll be back tonight at 8. It looks like Steven's a little under the weather, so he might be producing remotely from home. But I will see you guys tonight at 8 o'clock. All the orders that didn't fill up this break, this show will carry over to tonight at 8. See you guys there.
Thank you for breaking with Ultimate Autographs in the UA Live Break Room. If you had an awesome time, you can join us again every day. We are live breaking certified sports memorabilia at noon and 7 p.m. Central Time every weekday, and 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. Central Time on the weekends. As a reminder, if you purchased a spot in a break that did not fill, your spot will transfer to the next UA Live Breaks broadcast. Thanks again for breaking with Ultimate Autographs. We hope to see you again